So in today's Warthunder video, we have the T-54 1947, which is a vehicle you guys have did a viewer request on. So in today's video, we're going to be covering this vehicle. Now, I do want to give out some information before we do start this video that we've been covering the dev server lately. So that's why these vehicle requests have been a little bit delayed. But also, after we do this vehicle and then the Tiger H1 for this week, we're going to completely stop the viewer request vehicles for at least now, and we're going to be focusing on the vehicles which come out with the update. Now, it doesn't mean that we're stopping them completely. We're just putting them on another hold, and after the update comes out for a little bit and we get the vehicles done from there, we'll come back and view the list again and then start over from where we were at. So I do have a list on the Warthunder Discord that I have, so you can go in there, you can see where we at whenever it comes to actually doing these view request vehicles. And just be forewarned that sometimes we will be doing this if there's like a major update or if there's something special happening, we might skip a couple vehicles which have been requested, but we will come back to them at a later date. So hopefully you guys understand about that. And now let's get on to the T-54 1947. So this vehicle is an interesting one because it actually is a vehicle that I've not played much, and the reason behind that is because, for me at least, whenever I was like in this area of the tech tree, there was these folded vehicles, right, with T-54s. I believe this one was by itself, the 1947, but then you had the 54, 1949, and 51 by themselves. For me at least, I enjoyed this one a lot more than the other ones. I don't know really why. I just really enjoyed the T-54s, but the 1947 one was the one that I just never really played. And now looking at it, it's a battle rating of 7.7, which is pretty good for it because it's a lower battle rating than 8.0 ones. But right now, for me at least, the turret is extremely weak, and I never realized this until I started to make this video. Like, even if you go to protection analysis, you go to like America, you go to rank 3, you can even get like the T-14s with M61 shot and actually pin the turret right here, which is kind of crazy. Like, if you increase it to like right here, like even that's still pinned. Like, and that's kind of like a bit of a problem because, well, if you go to auto cannons, like for example Great Britain, and a vehicle that you're going to see a bunch of, like, is it rank 4 and might be a rank 5, that's the Falcon. The Falcon is a vehicle that you'll probably see a ton of. It has APDS, and from the front it can pin the T-54 1947, which is a little bit of an issue. Now the T-54 1947 does have a little bit of a buff though, because this frontal plate and this lower plate right here is 120 millimeters instead of it being 100. So if you go to, for example, the 1949, it's only 100. So it does give you a little bit more armor when it comes to your upper frontal plate, but at the same time, people don't really shoot there. They always shoot you for your turret, which can be a little bit of an issue. So whenever you're playing this thing, I feel like the best strategy for this vehicle is that knowing that if you're in a down tier, you're never going to get pinned in this like upper frontal plate or lower plate right here, unless you're like against like heat FS or something. So the best like course of action with this thing is, once you fire, is definitely to start wiggling the turret, because hopefully what you want to do is you want to catch somebody accidentally hitting like this area right in here, instead of this one right here, which can go down to like 99 millimeters of armor, which means it's basically nothing. So a lot of people will be able to pin you. Even on this side, it's not really that thick, and you can still get pinned by majority of guns. But yeah, this is the T-54 1947. It doesn't have access to any of the cool rounds, which is like APDS or Heat FS, but at the same time, it is 0.3 of a battle rating below the 8.0 ones, which honestly is pretty good. And it's another reason why I just haven't played any of the T-54s, because if you look at them now, you go to China has the T-54 or the Type 5969. Both of these vehicles are 8.0. They have a stabilizer. Same thing with this one, a ZTZ 59A stabilizer. And then even Israel right now, I've played the Israeli ones, and you do get the 105 on this one, but at the same time, the Brand 4 was whenever I played it. It wasn't the best in the world, and it wasn't the worst in the world. That's kind of what I'm expecting from the T-54s at this point, and hopefully we'll see some improvements. But also, one thing else to note, TO55 8.0, same battle rating as the T-54s, has a stabilizer and a flamethrower. So you get a coolness factor, and then also you get a stabilizer, which is way more worth it at 8.0. So to be honest with you, a bunch of these vehicles right now, at least for 8.0 battle rating, are so compressed to where it's very hard to recommend even playing around this battle rating, because just 0.3 of an up tier, you're seeing stuff like the Term 3, you're seeing stuff like the M60 AOS, which has a stabilizer, and a bunch of these vehicles, there's just a huge technology gap between like 7.7 to 8.3 right now, where it's just insane to actually play in these vehicles. Yeah, let's get on to the gameplay, and let's see how the T-54 1947 does. Don't really mind why the wheels are on fire here, because we had a teammate that shot us with a wonderful flamethrower on the TO55. And that's what I've been saying about this vehicle, is that like it's insane that you'll see vehicles that, like, just in a slight up tier, like this is just 8.0, and that vehicle is just better than me in like every scenario. It's got a stabilizer, has all the Heat FS, APDS you'd ever want, and for me, I don't have any of that, so it kind of sucks in a way. Yeah, we're going to play this thing. It's definitely one of those vehicles that I am not really excited to play, but I'm also very interested in just seeing how this thing can actually do. Like, I'm thinking most of my deaths are just going to be from people shooting me in a turret, but at the same time, it's one of those things you always got to kind of realize here is like, what about if this is a vehicle just like the M103 where just people don't know where to shoot it? And because they don't see it that often, they think they can just like shoot the upper frontal plate and some reason pin it. But maybe we can get that like working in our favor, but I highly kind of doubt it in some way. Oh, rip, he got ripped by our Leopard 1. Oh, come on. I can definitely overmesh that armor. I don't really like the right side of me right now. Alright, I just want to move. I need to like worry about the right side. Even though that Leopard knows I'm there, right? There's a Lorraine somewhere over here. Gonna be like giving me like more of a trouble. Something moving over there. There it is. Well, we got most of them. That's all I can really take with that one. Oh, what is that? Post pin. And get a turret. There we go. I shouldn't have took 3 shots, but you know, it is what it is. Someone else that was pinging over there. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Hello. That was my fault. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's 2 of them. M47 and then a Leopard 1. I don't think I'm gonna get like my stuff. Yeah, there's a Lorraine behind me as well. No, this is not going well. Oh man. Please don't know I'm here. Don't worry, we have an M2A4 over to our right. I don't literally know what he's doing at all, but you know, it is what it is. There's no way I'll win this at all. There's none. No clue where he's at, and I don't know if he knows I'm here, so I don't really want to like start MG. Okay. Over here, my dude. Not where you're shooting. Go in there. Go give us some trouble. Like, here's the thing. I know he's here. That is a mouse. Okay. You know what? We are not doing this today. I would just go this way. Go in there, BTRZD. You got it. It's literally a mouse. I mean, let's see if we can get on side of him. If we can get on side, we can pen with this 100mm. But through the front, yeah, we're not doing it. It's gonna be like so iffy. It's like the one benefit of having the other T-54s. Ow. Yes, I know. Alright, please, like, get this dude where I can, like, shoot him in the side. No, you made him turn! God. Yeah, I can't pen that. There's no way. That's annoying. Because I could've, if they wouldn't have shot him and, like, made him turn, I could've, like, shot him through the side. Well. No way that I win this. Hello. Alright, so I hear him coming down this way, so what we'll do is we'll do it, like, at an angle. We're just gonna run. Like, there's, like, the chances of us winning this engagement versus a mouse is, like, super low. Here, maybe we'll sneak by him. I don't think he's, like, here yet. Oh, he's coming this way. You know what? I will take it. Never mind, he shot me with the 75. Oh, man, and oh, no, never mind. There's a Tiger 2 behind him. Yeah, this is the weakness of the T-54 1947 is, like, you don't have that heat FS and you don't even have the APDS. So, like, if you see a vehicle like the mouse, GG. Like, there's almost nothing you can do to it unless you get on the side. And it has to be a straight up side shot. It can't be angled or anything like that. Which definitely kind of sucks for it. I mean, basically what you're playing here is you're playing the T-44 100 but at a higher battle rating. That's basically what you're playing with the T-54 1947. Like, to be honest with you, I would even like wager that the turret is almost worse than the T-44s. Just because at least the T-44s is smaller. And it's not like you're going to survive much with that big of a turret and they can just shoot you straight into it, right? Yeah, definitely 7.7, 8.0 is going to be a very rough battle rating once the sales come in with the pack sales. Everyone's just going to be running around in term 3s. Hopefully that thing finally goes up in battle rating. And then also, everyone's going to be running around in mouses. So anything I can do to slightly help at all. Hello. If we can get this dude's like Pola. Oh, I didn't fuse. Come on. Yeah, it's not going to fuse either. The left side shot's more reliable to fuse, but I think my round just doesn't have enough felt to it. Enough fuse sensitivity, sadly. Ow. We got him coming towards our right side too. I just don't have a gun. Yep, GG. I don't know, man. So far, playing this thing, it's not been the greatest experience. We'll see what game 2 has to offer. Oh, I have a slight feeling, at least for this map, it is not designed for a T-54 1947. I guess we're going to try to like rush into the city in the middle, try to get there. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Who knows? I mean, we're going to probably be facing like a bunch of 105 APDS machines. So that should be fun, especially like the Leopard 1 with its like increased rangefinder or whatever. Yeah, Leopard. Yeah, it's a bunch of 105s. So yeah, this should be interesting. Hopefully we can make it. If we don't, then that's going to be kind of sad. But, you know, at least we tried. That's all I really got to say about this machine. Yeah, so far, like, I don't know. Like, there's a reason I haven't played this vehicle as much. And I feel like the reason is still justified of like there's just better vehicles around you that you can go play. I mean, like if you only have the Russian tech tree, I understand why you'd play this thing. But for me at least, it has access to China, that has access to the TO-55. Like, what? Like it's only 0.3 of a battle rating, and it's just so much better of an experience than this. I mean, if this thing got moved down to like 7.3 was in the IS-3 lineup, I think it would be better. But yeah, that's what I kind of feel about this vehicle so far. Like, I feel like it can be good, but it's just so rough right now with the battle rating that it's at. It pretty much goes for all of 7.7, like even some of the 8.0 vehicles, because you can get up tiered into laser rangefinder stabilized APFSDS machine, while you're over here with just APHE and maybe APCR if you're lucky. Yeah, let's see how we do this match, and let's get on to the fighting. So the one thing I'm really going to try to do is I'm going to use like the foliage as much as I can to try to get into the city, because I know if I just go straightly into it, I kind of feel like I'm just going to get shot, like that Type 61 just got shot. So that's what we're going to try to do here. We're going to try to use some of the foliage to kind of get us away from the like snipers, because like they don't have thermals or anything, and it's like a overcast map, so it shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, as you can see, they have their 105 APDS machines, and they're just slinging them across the map. So yeah, not the best, but hopefully we're able to get this thing to work. All right, we have made it, so that's good. We should be completely immune to the like snipers now, at least from like the very back of their spawn. Well, we had one, but sadly we wasn't looking in the correct direction, and we're not stabilized, so sadly that doesn't work for us. Oh, cool. I love this machine. Yep, cool. You're going to track me with your autoloader, and there's like barely anything I can do. I know. And then that dude's looking. Did he just use the same like thing I was trying to do there? Was like get a bino shot? Well, we have a scenario right here where I don't think we can win it if we try to push it. Like, he already has the peeker's advantage from being on the defensive, and then he has a stabilizer. So even if I push and he was moving, I'm still not going to win that. No winning. Don't worry, though. We have the XM800Ts going in. I don't trust it, but I want to, like, look down here. Yeah, I shouldn't have trusted it. I shouldn't have trusted it. No. Oh, man, that sucks. Is he gonna make like a huge mistake here? Yeah. You know, I still had to like cannon, I guess. Just shot through the turret again. I kind of feel like I know this is going to be a very, very debated topic here. But I feel like this vehicle, if you want to increase the performance of it and just make this thing almost godlike, is just throw a ton of bushes on the front where they can't tell which T-54 you are. As well, yes, I was thinking that like this thing might have M103 syndrome, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically whenever a vehicle's not played enough to where people just don't know how to kill it. So I was thinking it maybe could have that, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it doesn't. Because like each one of these times I've been shot at, it's been straight in a turret each time. Exactly know what it is. It's pinging right on top of him. Oh, hello. At least you had so much of an angle that actually worked like not in your favor. That was actually good for me because I couldn't have pinned that from the front. This map plays so weird. It's like so big for what it is. And you just have like people wander around different parts of the map. There's no like flow at all. Like as you can see, we were like trying to attack. Like look, they have a dude in our spawn right now. Like there's literally no flow for this map. Like everyone just seems like so random. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a fan of randomness. Like imagine there just being like a dude sitting here or like somewhere that you wouldn't imagine someone to be at and they just shoot you. I don't think that's incredibly fun, right? I'm honestly not sure, but I kind of feel like the Martyr's little 20 mil can pin the front. Maybe it can't though. I think the M63 doesn't have, or it slightly just doesn't have enough pin to be able to do it. See how this map is so random, dude. I really do. Like there's no telling where people could be at. Oh, we got his track, and at least we'll let our team know he's there. I was debating on it. I was like, should I wait and shoot him? But then I was like, no, he could push in, hurt our team. So I was like, no, let's not do it. Let's not wait. Yeah, now I can't get a shot on him good. Oh, mark him. Oh, never mind. I don't really got to worry about it now. They're like team's dead. I should have probably looked at that before. I was like paranoid that they're going to be to my right. Yeah, this is game 2 of the T-54 1947, to be honest. I think that's him. I think we're on a map right now that I would say is not the best. That was not him. Okay. I was just seeing things with that. Looked like I could see tracks through the bushes. Yeah, let's get on to game 3 and just see if we can get a better map that we can get at least some more kills on. All right, so it's a full down tier in the T-54 1947. So we should be seeing some 6.7 vehicles like the Tiger 234 and all of those wonderful guys. So hopefully we can actually have something go with this map. But at the same time, like I said, that turret is the Achilles heel of this vehicle. If people know that you have the 1947 turret, they can easily pin you. Even like the long 88 can easily just go through the front of this guy right here, which kind of sucks. But let's see if we can make this thing work, especially in a down tier. We should be able to do it. All right, so for this game, the way that I really want to play is I want to play like I'm in the up tier. And the reason behind that is because, well, I don't really have the armor in the turret like I've been saying. So I definitely don't want to give shots as much as I can. Like if I was in the other T-54s and I was at this battle rating, maybe I'd be willing to like start like trading with my armor. But right now, I don't feel like that's going to be the correct plan to do here. Kind of just want to wait and see what the enemy does. See if they start to go towards where our purple teammate is right now, or they start going towards the right. Wait, let's see if we can play a little bit passively. Got a shot come through there. Alright, that's good for us. He wasn't able to really see us that well. Alright, let's see if we can side scrape whatever this is shooting at the Tiger right now. Not sure if we have enough room to do it in. Oh, it's just one of those guys. Alright. A hash machine. Oh no. You know what? I'm sorry, dude. That's like way too long. 22 seconds and there's already coming in. Like, I'm sorry. That's just way too long to be sitting there. Increase your cruise. Like, yeah, there's... I'm not going to risk my life for someone else. For it's like just straight up arty and everything. Like, most of the time I'm willing to help, right? But like, that's one of the scenarios where that arty could have killed me and that would not have been fun. And yeah, we'll help some. Oh, not scenario. His repair was way too long. Get him in his little turret ring. That's a little bit concerning too. Even something like the 90mm on that guy could have killed me. So like, yeah, that definitely kind of sucks. You know? Like, if it was shot me in my turret, being able to kill me compared to like every other T-54 is kind of crazy. Oh, there's one coming this way? Oh, there's one. Get much on him. Sad. Overpen. Bro, let's see if we can make it to this carcass up here. I think we should be fine armor-wise. Be able to shoot. Hello, what is alive here? I have something way up there. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but we'll fire at it. There we go. Just an M36B2. Ow. I was not expecting a M103 to be sitting there. That was not on my bingo cards of people to just be sitting there. That's why I never looked there. But funny enough, our upper frontal... No, he actually shot the top up there, I think. Why did he shoot the top of my turret? Literally the M103 syndrome with an M103. You can't make the jokes up themselves. An M103 not knowing where to shoot a this tank. Kind of funny. Come on, give me like one extra pin. I can't tell who's like alive in this tank right now. Come on, bruh. It wasn't giving me like the markers, so I couldn't tell. Yeah, we're not doing well on the ammo count right now, which is kind of a little bit concerning. Ow, come on. Come on. Literally a travesty here. I am playing a Challenger 2 that's not a Challenger 2. I just get my gun breached every single time I get pinned in this. Definitely need a high quality crew with this guy or you're just going to suffer. You know what? Instead of like fighting someone who is just going to like automatically own me every time he like pushes, we're just going to go this way. Especially with like an Ontos. We might have to go back for ammo. The reason I wanted to do that there is so we can load an HE. Okay, never mind. We didn't need the HE. I just didn't really trust M109 to die by an APHE. Oh. Do not. Luckily for me, I had an HE loaded. Fine. Okay, so, well, we're in a situation here. We have a total of 3 shells to our name. And yeah, we're kind of in a problem. Our team is not really on us right now. And then we get A2 dude. Cool. Interesting. Very, very, very cool here we got here. Don't worry though, we'll try to help with our little Dishka. Sadly, nothing with that guy. Oh, we're out of Dishka rounds. That would easily be a kill. Alright, here's the debate. Put it in the comments right now. Are you team Dishka or team 50 cal? I'm team 50 cal. You have way more ammo than you do with a Dishka. Kind of have a feeling this game is over though. We probably should have spawned into MiG-9. Yeah, if this game is over, let's go and make the outro now. So the T-54 1947, I think it's still a really good vehicle. I really do enjoy the T-54s. There's some of my favorite vehicles to play. The 100mm cannon does a decent amount of damage. It has a really good like armor profile on it. The only real downside to it is your side armor is pretty weak. But that's like with all MBTs, right? But for me at least, when it comes to playing these vehicles, and the reason I just don't play this one in particular, I played the other ones like that are 8.0, it's just because you can go to, for example, you can go to China 8.0 right now and you can play these exact same vehicles that are stabilized. Like, imagine just having a vehicle right now that is the exact same tank as some of these vehicles, and you have stabilizer, you have heat of fast, you have pretty much everything you would ever want and use on these guys. And we also did it. But yeah, that's my overall opinion of the T-54 1947. I feel like right now, though, it is in such a weird position just with all of the other 7.7s and 8.0s because the technology gap is so insane. And it's one of those things that just people don't really talk about much is because I kind of feel like this is a less played battle rating. 8.3, you have the term 3. You have vehicles, like you have crazy vehicles that are just like 0.3 of a battle rating above you. And they have just the same things. But yeah, this is the 7.7 one. It's honestly pretty good. It's going to be very bad once the mouse starts getting played out though, when pretty much everyone spams that thing out every single day. But overall, it's been a very positive experience. And if you don't see the next viewer request video we're doing, it's the Tiger H1. And then if you also want to see a previous one that we did, go check out the T-44. Hope everyone has a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys in the next Warthunder video.